everyone. I'm waiting to see if more people join in before talking about my bias, or for us to get closer to 9:30 open. Yo, what's up, Nico? So you want to play Tarkov? We could play after I'm done trading. I'm gonna wait a little bit before talking about my bias closer to the 9:30 open. right now there is an idea. I'm watching a trade idea. So on the 15-minute chart, came down to this order block, which is a level that right now the order flow is bullish, and we took out the liquidity here, but we're bullish. So far respecting this, and then I was waiting to see, we did get a sweep, and we've closed above all these down close candles. So right now I'm bullish. I want to see price go higher from here, potentially to the previous day high. It's just ahead 9:30, so I can't really enter. I really don't know what model I should trade. Like my model that I built using Dom's model is good, but for the summer, I don't know. I just remember how easy it used to be trading something that's like super short. Like I would go 15 points, take profits or stop losses, 20 points at most. I'd have negative RR, but my win rate was super high. There's so many bad trades that I thought would move for a lot that ended up not moving for that much that I still profited on. Like mentally it was easier to trade. It was simpler. I don't know, with the summer, it's not that, it's just with the summer, with stuff being slower, I'm coming across a lot more losses. And it's been harder following the rules, like finding trades that line up with the rules. So I found myself breaking my rules. Not purposely, like I'm not on purpose breaking the rules. It's just like I missed something or whatever, and then yeah. Okay. Let me now get to my bias. So, yeah. Yeah, no, I'm either going to trade my cookie cutter trading plan, which is basically starting from looking for a higher time frame PDRA, mainly on the 15-minute chart or hourly chart, and then going down to look for a 5-minute sweep. And from the 5-minute sweep, 1 minute, change in state delivery, inverse value gap, and fair value gap. And so, yeah, that's what I'd like to do. This wouldn't have been a bad trade. It's just ahead at 9:30. I didn't want to take it too far ahead at 9:30. And then the other option, which is the first model I used to trade, is simply just using the seconds chart. I determine a bias using order flow, and then I look for an opposite low or high, depending on if I'm long, then I look for a low. If I'm bearish, then I look for a high. Short-term high or low to get taken out on the 5-minute chart, and I drop down to 1 minute or 30-second chart, and I take the first inverse or value gap, 15-point take profit, 50-point stop loss. It's 1 hour, and then it's usually super easy. I'm usually out very quickly by then. We closed above this candle at 8:31, so if we retrace, I might buy it. And then hopefully 9:30 will deliver the move. I would like to see something like that. Morning, Omar. Yeah, me too. It's pretty obvious it's gonna set up for that. Alright, we'll see if this wants to hit. What do you mean you fell asleep in your chair? If that 15-minute candle though displaces rapidly lower, it's gonna be a little scary if it leaves a wick. Get ready to not fall asleep because we're about to have the opening. Okay, I'm close to my entry, damn. Oh, man. Might not have an entry. Did you hear what I said about the model though? The dilemma I'm in? I don't trade pre-open, but this is like just at the opening. So, like when I mean pre-open, I mean like I don't trade 7 a.m. post 7 a.m. until 9:30. So like I'm not looking for pre-market moves with news or whatever. But this isn't really like prior to open. It is, but I mean like I'm trying to take advantage of the opening volatility rather than any of the pre-market moves. Yeah, but also not just that. I'm wondering if maybe long term it's also better if I just stick to a scalper. Because it was comfortable being a scalper. I mean, going for short RR trades where I just have like 15, 20 points. I'm done very quickly. I don't have to worry about much. I don't have to do too much analysis. It was very convenient, and I don't know, I liked it. Probably not gonna get filled, but I'm gonna join a Discord that I'm in from local Discord, so I might be speaking to other people. I think you guys will be able to hear them.
Yo,
Yo, what's up? How's it going? Yo, what's up?
Yo, what you saying, bro? Yo, my chart is bugging.
What are you
I
talking
can't even
about?
see anything.
What do you mean it's bugging?
Bro, like, I can't even see the chart. I'm on Top Step X. It's not loading up for some reason.
From your phone?
Yeah.
Oh shit, I don't know.
Hold up, I'm gonna reset it. Bro, I'm trying to pass this account. I'm like $150 away.
Oh shit, nice.
Yeah, thanks. Yo, what's your name, by the way? I don't think
Uh,
I got it.
Leon.
Leon? Nice to meet you. Bro, I'm actually cooked. What the fuck is wrong with my shit, bro? Oh my god, this shit's actually pissing me off, bro. What the fuck?
Damn, bro, he's going through it.
Wait, I'm joining back.
Hello?
Yo, what's up, guys?
Hey. I'm gonna get stopped here probably.
I just opened up the charts, bro. So dead, so slow.
Oh damn. Yeah, it's tough. This could be a sweep. But I'm gonna let me lock this. It's not really, it's a 3-minute fair value cap I use. Dang, bro.
I don't feel I can even trade today.
Oh, my fucking top.
Yeah, bro, I can't even do nothing.
Rondo, you
The
too?
system is down.
Yeah.
Top Step's down.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so
Bro, imagine if I actually went in a trade, fam. Oh my god.
We plan to?
No. I mean, it's
pretty
not
much
working.
2.5 hours long. Did you get any kills?
What the fuck?
Alright,
This is fucked up.
this is what I'm gonna do, bro. I'm gonna try for a little bit because this is summer anyway. It's another reason I'm experimenting different models. I'm gonna try and just do my baby
Yeah,
food
it's
model.
tough.
I don't know if Neko you remember Omar baby food, but 15-minute order flow. If this candle closes down here, I'd be looking for
It's
shorts.
fucked up. I literally can't even see shit.
It's gonna be like that all day. Top Step's just down, I think.
Yo, shouldn't they do something to like compensate this? Cause like, yo, what the fuck?
Oh man. I'm just waiting to see what will happen to this 50-minute candle. Your top steps working?
Okay, it's back.
Oh, it's back. Okay.
Never mind.
No, yeah, we're good. But the baby food model, I want to do it on like a funnel or something. I don't want to just try the new model again on this live account. So I don't know, some point this summer, if I keep taking losses and I can't seem to get anything to stick, I'm gonna go back to paper trading until September, and for a month maybe, and then I'm gonna develop my baby food model again, redeem that. Cause I don't know, it's been tough, just loss after loss. I think I'm like on a 5 or 6 losing streak. And it's like this every summer too. So if this was like one summer, it'd be different. But it's like this every summer. And so 5 minutes until this closes. There's an order block there. So I do want to see if we're gonna come back into that area, and then I look for a sweep or this 5-minute fair value gap instead of a sweep. This is actually a short. Got the rejection block. 15-minute sweep. And 5-minute inverse for value gap. Change the state of delivery. Ooh. Okay, we closed lower like that. The hourly chart can still close me this swing. We have a bigger trade on the hourly chart. This could also be a sweep though. So I'm gonna be careful, but I don't think so. I'm gonna follow the order flow on the 15-minute chart. I don't like though that this happens very often. This is every time I lose, this happens often. Or Dow goes up and the Nasdaq goes down.
Oh, there's a nice SMT. I can't lie. I'm checking on TradingView.
It's still bugging.
Oh, I don't know why I'm on gold. Oops. Jeez. What just happened? I looked away and then, yeah. Now any of these I can use once we inverse them to short. I just need a proper 5-minute sweep. Took out Asia lows. It's good. But now I would just wait for a retracement. If we come back into like we, close beneath some of these inverse gaps and come back into them, we can look for continuation. This is insane though. I'm not gonna trade my live account every time this happens. We're not trading today anymore. Because my losing streak started happening. When did it start happening? It really started in April. Like, April was okay. It was May, it got pretty bad. And June. People always say sell in May and walk away. Yeah. And last year, my most successful months were like the beginning of the year and the end of the year after August. It's always like that. Like, I don't know. I think if I'm gonna trade anything, I'll probably get a funded account and trade something that's low IRR. I'm gonna do some backtesting on chart champs while I look at price for a bit, and then I'm gonna hop off. I can't see. Nope. this is, yeah. I won't be trading either today, Omar. I'm just kind of watching to see what will happen. If it's going to retrace and still offer setup and backtesting at the same time. Just in practice trading the model. So first things first, I have it on paper here. My bias would be long because we've been going trading higher. But so far on this day, there isn't really any. There's previous day lows that we can attack. I would need to be short though. Okay, so there you go. We basically already attacked everything in one candle. We wouldn't be long here because our order flow is bearish. But it could be a reversal. Yeah. Okay, liquidity was taken. Hourly chart, we're going lower. An hourly fair value gap just above us. Not quite, we didn't tap it. Now we tapped it. There's nothing there. Alright, London. Where's that midnight open? Right there, we're beneath it. Okay, now look for a sweep. Hit that 15-minute fair value gap. We have a sweep. Buy here. To enter an actual entry, I'd look for an inverse with the fair value gap. Alright, this is not gonna work. See, my model is not here. Like, this is another day in a row where the model is just not here. We have that 5-minute short-term low. Actually, it was, but there's no inverse or value gap. Okay, wait, hold on. This could be a short here. Yeah, I think so. Let's close it here. Ah, I missed it. I wanted to sweep and short. Whoa. Nah. I'm gonna lose this if I don't just full port. Oh wow. He still won 14K. What the fuck? Oh, that's crazy. Alright. Anyways, back to this. Yeah, the something super mechanical and dry. So both I did. That's where I first found consistency and profitability. It was baby food, and all it was I was trying to find it, but I don't have a training plan. But all it was is 9:30 opens up. If price hits a short term high, you sell. If price hits short term low, you buy, and you buy by going down to 30-second, 15-second, or 1 minute chart, and you look for the inverse or value gap. That's it. And my first model this year was super dry and mechanical. And honestly might just go back to that. Midnight open if we're below it, or 8:30 open if we're below it. Let me actually bring out my trading plan. So at the beginning of the year, I would go with small RR. So I don't really, it's the same plan. It's just I would go smaller RR. I was still figuring things out. And then eventually I started aiming for more RR consistently. But some of the trades were pretty small RR. This one I already showed that one. Yeah, so about here. It was, 9:30 opens up, or below midnight open. We have a 5-minute short-term low. I need a fair value gap, and then bang. It was very easy. That's yeah, 9:30. Thing with this one is we swept the lows here, and then we swept up here. And we haven't taken out this liquidity yet. If I go back to not that one, this one. See, most of my losses I feel like came from trying to time the high. Yeah, instead of the continuations. Wait, what? This is not. This is happened at about 9 a.m. Oh. Yeah, but the originals are relatively just very value between 10 and 11. That's it. No inverses, no sweeps, no nothing. Vice course. Yeah, I could try that. Just regular fair value gap. I mean, that was my. I don't know. My first model was just midnight open at 8:30. I'm gonna just stick with that one. Let's backtest it for the last so far this week. Because when I stopped trading it, it was like during the bad conditions, and I was taking loss after loss. And then a few weeks later, I started winning. But yeah, so midnight, markup midnight, and markup 8:30 opening. 15-minute fair value gap. Price is going lower. I see a 5-minute. Did I need a 5-minute sweep? Hold on. Let me open up my model. Your version 1 trading plan. Another thing was this too. This is why I changed it, but the amount of times I would trade I would not trade because of this rule, no news days. On the range rule too, that was another one. Yeah, it's very simple. So if I'm below both these openings, I want to buy. We did draw to that, so I could sell. There's no 5-minute short-term high. So again, we took out previous Asia session lows, current day lows. So that's the liquidity taken. No 5-minute short-term low taken out though. There's a 5-minute short-term high taken out, but it's not really like most obvious. This could be a good place to short because we took out the fair value gap here where we drew above the openings, and then there was a 5-minute short-term high right here. On the 1-minute chart, we closed beneath the bodies, changing state delivery. We came back up to fair value gap and inverse fair value gap. So I'm mainly looking at the inverse here. And it's probably not going to work. What the heck is that? It's price action. Okay, well, hold on. That's something like this. I don't know what that midnight open is. That's a 1 to 2. It's not really good. My stop, actually the rule says should be at the body here, so it's probably better if I would have done something like that. That would have been better RR. Just go for the low of the previous day. So that would have been one trade. There you go. I'm gonna put these in somewhere. I don't know. For July 7th. It won't let me add anything. In the morning. Okay. And there's that. I'll just keep going. Let me also see what markets are doing still. Create an order block on the 15-minute chart. Now we're beneath the opening, so I can't really look for anything till the afternoon. So let's go to the 13:30 opening. Yeah, we ran up above the short-term high. Let me actually also screenshot the 15 and 5-minute chart. Forgot to do that.
ALP.
Yeah, hello?
Yeah, bro. How's the markets for you today?
I haven't really been doing much. I tried to see if I could long the opening, but it didn't give it to me.
I see. Yeah, most of the time it was just dead. It was just down. Just couldn't do nothing.
Yeah. Right now, I'm back testing the previous weeks.
Okay, I see.
What's your name, by the way?
Omar,
Alright, nice to meet you.
nice to meet you. How about you?
Leon.
Yeah.
Yeah, we could buy here. But there's no like PD array that we hit. That's, you know, we need to wait till we create one like an order block. So we close above that, 15-minute chart, see how that looks. Yeah, okay. Inverse value gap, that's one we can use. There might be an earnings play. This might be an earnings play. Nope. Definitely not an earnings play. Yeah, it's an L. I thought maybe if there wasn't earnings, I wouldn't have taken this, but I don't know if there's earnings. So if there was earnings, it could have been a news release, and then
Yes, is moving a little better. Thank you.
yeah, but look at the Dow. Do you watch that
Yeah, I saw it, but I saw it on the stream.
on my stream?
No, on a live stream on TikTok.
Oh,
Some guy was streaming. He was just showing it.
it's just super bullish, and the Nasdaq super bearish. Like whenever that happens, it's always terrible conditions for the trade in.
Yeah, and also ES is consolidating too.
Yeah, it's usually in between the way they're weighted. The indexes, it's S&P 500's in between the Dow and the Nasdaq in terms of what they're weighted with.
Oh yeah, I've heard that.
Yeah, I think there was a trade here. We form the order block. Come
Do you
back.
trade anything else other than the indices?
No. Sometimes I look at gold during Asia though.
Oh, yeah.
I would have went short after the sweep.
Is it usually volatile in Asia session?
For gold, yeah, for sure. It's probably the best time to trade gold.
I'm gonna have to backtest that one then.
I traded London too. I like London for indices.
Well, I'm not a fan of London.
Oh, that's too bad.
Other times it feels slow. And sometimes I don't know the direction of where prices go, so I just leave it now.
Oh, what's your trading plan like?
Usually a lot of times I actually just my draw sorry. Usually my draw on liquidity is usually like the London highs. So I just kind of wait for those sessions to form.
Oh, okay, I see. Okay. Here's the thing.
A little bit more easier because when it takes one, then I'll go to the other side sometimes.
Yeah. For London, I usually try and just follow the order flow. This would be catching a reversal.
Do you get it like do you target liquidity pools or do you go a specific RR?
No, so I look on the 50-minute or hourly time frame, and if we're closing, like the bodies of the candles, if they're closing higher above the down close candle swings, then I'd be long. But if I start to see bearish order blocks are forming and we're not closing above up close candles or closing beneath them, then I would be short, and then I'd look for the midnight open for my short to be above midnight open, or for my long to be beneath midnight open, and yeah, then I have my execution process. I drop down to the 1 minute chart.
Yo, you guys are in a trade?
No.
You guys took a trade?
Nah, no trades for me today.
I tried
No
long
way,
in
fam.
the opening.
Bro, I just caught that long right now. You can still catch it, fam.
What the fuck?
I just passed my account.
No way.
Wallahi, fam. I checked the trades section. I sent it. Bro, and I texted you, fam. I said, yo, if the 1 minute inverses, I'm in. I texted you on Snap.
Let me see that.
But I don't know what to do here because
I never got the
Why?
noti.
let me.
Huh? I test you on Snap,
Holy
not on
shit.
Discord.
I'm about to deafen.
Oh, I see it.
Liable, fam, my
This
nigga.
wouldn't
Yo,
be part of the
this is
trick.
actually the first account
Once we
that
close
I
down
actually
here, this
passed
is
with
so now
having a
this is the
daily loss
campy
limit and
array,
sticking to it.
and
That's the
then
only way niggas are gonna be profitable by actually following the rules and shit. So I
finally,
actually know how to come from the XFA this time, you know?
Of course, bro. Of course.
No fucking around, fam.
I wouldn't be still shorting if it's retraced all the way up here.
Yeah, I'm be back.
I'd be looking for longs. It's just not. It's above midnight open, and 8 a.m. Let's go forward to 9:30. The fuck? It's just choppy. It's not really going anywhere. Oh, that was today. No, it wasn't. In this entirety of this range, what could I have done? Like, my model would have said, my first model, which ignores the bias with using order flow, and it's just a midnight open and 8:30 open bias. Hold on, what? NQ1. What the heck happened? Alright. Let's go back here. Yeah, I pretty much ignored 15-minute charts. 5-minute short-term low, and then 1 minute fair value gap. So boom, it would have been right there. Let's say I got in right here. Stops at the body. Go for 3R. That wouldn't have worked. I wouldn't have gotten up this high, but this is about R, but yeah, this trade would not have worked. It would have been the model though. Eventually it would have worked. Actually, I could have gotten in here at that fair value gap to stop at the low. The bodies maybe, and then that would have been easy. Let me also check for losses. C930 opens up beneath the open. I don't see any losses. Maybe here. Yeah, short-term low. We don't have any entry here. We do have an entry there. Best thing, it comes and it runs up and it runs above all this liquidity, so I wouldn't want to re-enter. And if I were to buy the inverse, like on the formation of the inverse, then yeah, it's another 3R, easy 3R. So I wouldn't have lost. Now I think there would have been a 5-minute short-term high taken out here, where I could have shorted here. This was Tuesday, so I should just trade this. This was the first model this year that I made, and I said I was going to trade for the entire year, and I don't know why I stopped trading it. Well, whatever. I'm done for the day. I'm gonna go take a rest, do something else, and do some more backtesting later. Yeah, so.